Okay, we're just covering up a few odds and ends, things that may occur, things that you'll be aware of how to proceed with. Some of the time when he has grabbed me and I've got an S-arm on him and I go to put him to the ground. Now remember, if you cut him down the middle, he won't get away from you. But it's not unheard of for you to miss the mark as I'm missing the mark right now. I'm cutting down here. There's nobody there. So as I begin to twist, he's going to turn away to avoid the pain. And what will happen is he comes around right in back of me. We're just bumping butts at this point. In order to retake my position, I'm going to have to take the elbow and come all the way back around. Now I've retaken my position. I can do whatever I want to do to get him on the ground, sit on him. But that's fairly common, and it's always because he's flopping about. The guy has the arm bar on me, the S-arm on me, and all of a sudden I turn away to get away from him. So that you understand that that's a fairly common occurrence. I'll take it one more time. Start to go down, but he turns away from me. Here he goes. You're going to have to reach and come back around so that now I'm slicing him down the middle. Slice him down the middle, he cannot avoid you. On the subject of odds and ends, we've got a couple of things that you have to be covered. From a grab of the sleeve, and here's what he's doing. He's grabbing me. He's got a hold of the sleeve, and he's starting to pull me in. Okay. What I'm going to do to counter this is I'm going to take his elbow, I'm going to put my hand on his hand, and I'm going to put his knuckles on my chest. And as I do, I'm going to step in and give him a compression. That compression, first of all, he'll be really stiff. Now, you're supple, you're limber, because you know what's coming and you don't want the pain. But ordinarily, it's very stiff. And as soon as I break it and I come in, there's a lot of pain. As soon as that happens, the finish of this to get him off of his feet is a cross-leg trip. Down he goes. Spin around. And again, you remember what we do. As soon as he hits the ground, fingers on the top, compress to get him up on one side, put on the knees, toward the head, up, down, grab, pull up and break. Now, very close to that is skin on skin. In other words, he's not grabbing my sleeve. What he's doing is he's reaching through all the way on the other side. And it's sort of a pull. Now, as this happens, I'm going to reach around, take his chin, and I'm going to step back. And again, it's like starting an outboard motor. I'm going to wham, and down he goes. Once he's on the ground, again, same finish. There is only one finish in the short course. All right. We have sleeves on now, but it's fairly common for someone to come up and to grab you this way. If and when they do, and he grabs me, you're going to come over the top, reaching under at the same time, and ordinarily to fall down right now. But if they're not ready to fall down, you want to put your hand here and immediately put on an arm bar. I can do the arm bar whether his hand is bent or straight. It changes nothing that he has a hold of my sleeve. It's still the same technique. Even if it's the sleeve, what do I care? I just come around and I've got him. It's a figure four. On the subject of figure fours, you could actually reach across. Here's another figure four. If I straighten my arms, he has a broken arm. All right. We're still dealing with little odds and ends. And one of which is, sometimes, whether I do it as a first move or he has grabbed me, I may want to do what is called an outside twist. So an outside twist is always, I'm taking him, and my hands are working like tongs. I'm not tossing a salad, but I am grabbing him. And as I do, I'm lowering my weight, and turning around, and I've got him. And there are various things that I can do with this, but certainly I can put him to the ground immediately by continuing the twist, and down he goes. And as he falls, if I hold on, he's got a broken arm. Stand up. But there are times when you might even want to use this as a way to get somebody out of a room, or who knows what you're going to do, because I could come around and I've got him on his tiptoes. I just stole his balance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a come along. I want to put my elbow out. It'll sort of go into his armpit. I don't want him close enough to poke me in the eye or to stomp on my foot. And I can just start walking him. But occasionally, depending on who it is, you might want to just sling them over your shoulder. Watch how I'm going to change my grip. Instead of this, I'm going to reach over and take the thumb, and I'm going to give it another twist. And now I'm just going to start walking around, and he can't get loose. He can't do anything. It's better to change the grip. In other words, essentially what we're doing is we're wringing out a washcloth. I've got him, and I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come back this way. Now I've got a really tight twist on him. He can't stomp on me. He can't reach me. He can't poke my eye. He can't do anything. I'm down the street, and he's going to be behind me doing whatever I want him to do. Okay. I think that pretty well ends it.